Hello you beautiful people and welcome back to Let's Play Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Prophecy, and we start over with a little chat.
The Conclave has sent you a message, Inquisitor.
I have received your report and I am very satisfied with the way you have handled the situation. However, I must add that I have found certain details lacking, especially the ones that concern the role of the Adeptus Mechanicus in the unfolding events. I cannot stress enough the importance of thorough fieldwork. Carelessness leads to negligence, which will eventually lead to anti-imperial activities. All in all, great work. The Emperor protects.
The enemy below. I have been ordered to investigate the case of mass disappearance on Aethon Prime, which seemed to have ties in an old case indicating a potential conspiracy led by three traitor marine legions. Anyhow, working together, I followed the clues to the catacombs below the Hive City and learned that the mutants who were responsible for the kidnappings were working for a cult called the Forsaken Sons. In the mutant camp I found an ancient Xenos monolith, which turned out to be a mysterious machine that had been activated recently. The Xenorite faction of the Adeptus Mechanicus has been studying these particular Xenos artifacts in the sector for a while. I've also learned that the kidnapping have been going on for decades, and that the cult was empowering these monoliths by ritual blood sacrifice. A dark apostle of the traitor world bearers was behind the unholy plan all along. The creature wanted to use these monoliths to increase the warp search activity in the subsector. I have successfully eliminated this abomination and the entire cult, but considering how long the world bearers have been planning the subsector wide sabotage and how widespread these Xenos artifacts could be in the sector, I have a strong sense of forbidding.
Inquisitor, you have a message from the Caligari Conclave.
Inquisitor, you have successfully eliminated the threat posed by the enemy on Aethon Prime. I am an advocate of swift actions, relentless purges, and dedication to our doctrines, and therefore I find your approach commendable. I'm aware that you still have an ongoing investigation to handle, but as you might have suspected from the classified Pix recording, that was only the beginning. We want you to travel to Dagnor Primaris and investigate a rebellious uprising. The local Adeptus Arbitus has been keeping an eye on potential cult activity in the Administratum Hive, led by a certain individual with the unsophisticated moniker of the Prophet. The cult has recently triggered a hive-wide rebellion. It might sound trivial, but in the light of your previous mission, we suspect that it could be related to the upsurge of chaos activity in the subsector.
Alright, but we still need to confront Klosterheim, and we have Chaos Undivided coming up, so let's travel there and try to confront him, and let's see what is actually coming out. Uther's laboratory. Klosterheim has been steadily losing members of his retinue. I've just found the corpse of his tech priest at the gate that leads to Uther's secret laboratory. He paid the price for wasting my time. I'm following the trail of corpses into Uther's laboratory, a fitting place for my first and perhaps final meeting with Klosterheim.
I've obtained the quarantine logs, Inquisitor. The research cloister has been sealed off on account of demonic infestation. You won't be able to leave the facility until it is secure.
Trust me, it will be secured soon.
Alright, now let us then secure it, switch the weapon, and have some jolly good fun with the upcoming enemies. I'll go left. Oh, this was a wonderful explosion. So, is it? I don't know that. Okay, that was the wrong way. I'm sorry. I'm uncertain. There's always a different amount of toxic entities spawning from just killed Reborn Marauders, do they really randomly come out, or have I just not counted not directly, I counted directly of course, have I just overseen that? Which is obviously quite possible no matter what.
Subject 872K has breached containment protocols. Area in lockdown.
Okay, I tried just to go straight, although with it, this is what I just do actually, to be really honest. If you have seen a couple of episodes, I always complain that I don't see the traps. I think now I actually do it on purpose, you know, just running through them to gain extra bits of experience points. Why not? I mean, if it brings you to level faster, why not, you know? Okay, let's a little bit focus on the Plague Ogre.
Demonic infestation in effect. Subject 872K has breached containment protocols. Area in lockdown.
You really didn't remember anything, did you?
Something is coming back, but it's unclear. I underwent a mind scrub, but...
So, that is what you did eventually. You sacrificed yourself. But not in the way that I'd expected.
Who are you? Who am I?
You used to be my mentor. You were an Inquisitor in pursuit of the greatest secret of the Caligari sector. The research of Uther Tiberius.
I guess I didn't find it. Otherwise, we wouldn't be standing here.
You got close. And you got careless. You made questionable choices, and attracted the attention of first the Conclave, then the Grey Knights.
And there is no escaping from the secret protectors of the Imperium. Only death absolves, right?
So that was your plan. You sacrificed your former self.
And I have returned as someone else.
You told me to take on your mantle, and I obeyed. Through pain and fire, I hunted relentlessly for the martyr. I did what you told me. I fought, investigated, made pacts and broke them when I had to. And when the warp spat out Uther's floating fortress monastery, I was ready to find it.
And my path eventually led to the martyr as well.
It cannot be a coincidence. Only the Emperor's will, because you found me now when I'm so very close to finding Uther's greatest secret.
We must talk about this, but first we purge this area.
Oh yeah.
I'm ready for the sacrifice it takes, and should my plan succeed, we might meet again one day.
Clear the area, that is what we will do. We have still a little bit of way to go, but luckily we have...
Uther Tiberius wanted to create an army of former demon hosts. He sacrificed countless lives, sentenced them to damnation, only to make a handful of survivors immune to chaos. I think I know why the martyr had to leave the segmented Pacific.
A whole army of loyal warriors immune to the war, ready to conquer the Imperium. Once you would have embraced the idea.
I'm not the same person anymore.
I pray to the Emperor that you are.
Okay, I want to say, luckily, we have a ally. That is quite nice to, for a change, not fight alone here. Okay, Plague Ogre down. No more enemies around in this little area. And I guess we can just go straight through, which means we should be in the area very soon indeed. If you wonder why we are quicker, we have a little bit of a buff on our movement speed. It's gonna be easy, right?
Are you ready?
Time to purge the unclean, Inquisitor. Side by side, like we used to.
But I honestly will first of all go after those pustules. Calling down a tarantula, why not? It will do a little bit of damage there to the little Nurgle. Well, it is not little, but to the demon host.
No demonic presence detected. Lockdown deactivated.
Good work. Tell me, Klosterheim, did you miss all this?
I refuse to burden myself with redundant thoughts and emotions. But I admit, it was a satisfactory experience to fight that battle together. The research cloister is connected to Uther's inner sanctum. That is where Uther secreted away his most treasured research. Are you ready to enter?
I need to return to my retinue first and make the necessary preparations.
I'm not going to your ship. Trust me. Where would I go? I will meet you here when you return.
Alright, and that, guys, right now already brings us to the end of this episode, and you know it. I, as usual, really thank you for watching. If you guys actually do have enjoyed this episode, then please give me a little thumbs up and subscribe, and hopefully I see ya in the next episode. Until then, have a nice day. Stay frosty. Bye.